good, man. Every week I'm improving. Just trying to stay patient, taking my time, and hopefully be back soon. What's up?
What's gonna be your plan this season? Obviously, rehab's the priority, but are you gonna travel with the team on certain trips, or are you gonna mostly stay around the Berto Center?
Staying with the team right now, being around the team. I've been doing most of my rehab up here every day, just showing them that I'm working hard and showing them that it's paying off. Where I'm surprising some of them too when I walk around. They're surprised how well I'm walking, and just trying to keep things going, staying positive. I'm stress-free. I'm at peace with myself. My health is okay, and no one should be worrying about me.
Derrick, how powerful was the support we saw those commercials really about from the fans?
I'm speechless, man, just to see how many people care about me and praying for me. I don't know how many times I heard that, and it's a blessing to be in this position. And just trying to stay positive, like I said, work extremely hard to try to come back better, and trust I'm not trying to let anyone down.
Derrick, before we were talking to Gar about a return for you. There's no set date.
No.
Do you have one in your mind? Do you have one in your own mind that this is when I would like to come back?
I wish I could be in training camp right now, but I can't. I think that's why I say I'm working on my patience, knowing that I have to prove to them I'm ready to come back. It's not whenever I'm ready. I'm going to have to prove to the doctors and my trainers that I'm willing to go out there and work hard and feel all right. And right now I'm not at that stage where I didn't start cutting yet. I'm about 2 weeks away from that, where I'm starting to cut and just trying to do everything the right way.
Derrick, what have you learned about yourself during this rehab process? Like you say, you're not a patient person and you want to play, but what have you kind of learned so far?
That you could build on it, where I didn't have patience at all. That's why I wanted to be in the league after my first year in college. That's why I won the championship so bad. But it's going to take time, where doing all the right things, improving myself every day. Even when I'm at home, I'm working out and just trying to do everything the right way. That's the thing. It's been times where I feel like I could jump, play around, do all these things, but I might injure myself, and I try to stay away from that and just stay focused.
Derrick, what's it like for you, like these last 3 years, knowing that you're the focus of this franchise and really without you, they're not going to win a championship? What is the mental pressure like for you day in and day out, especially having to come back from this ACL injury?
I think about it every day. Think about certain situations. If I come back early, will we have a great chance on winning it? But without me or with me, our goals is going to stay the same, and that's to win the championship. And you never know how we're going to play. With this team, with basketball, that's why I love basketball. With basketball, you can have all the greatest players, but you have to play as a team to win. And the team that won it last year, Miami, they was that team where they didn't have all the best players. They had players that knew their role. They played hard and did what they had to do to win. And that's what we need to do.
All right, Derrick. Obviously, there's a lot of new guys this year, and everybody who's been here knows who you are, knows how you play. But how do you keep up that leadership role and show them when you're not able to be on the court that you are a leader and have that ability to the guys when you might not be able to play with them for a few more months?
That's why I come in early. Even when they were coming in working out, that's why I did everything up here, just to let everyone know that I'm all right, working hard in the back, or being on the court, running on the court, shooting, just doing extra stuff so that it could take that pressure away from me, knowing that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, so there's no worries. I'm going to be all right.
Gar announced a 4-year contract extension for Tom
What?
today. Thoughts on that, him being locked up for 4 years, and you can ask him for a loan or not?
It's great, man. Just to know that we finally got a deal done. He got his deal done, and I don't know if he was been thinking about it. He haven't said anything about me. No one haven't said anything to me about that. But you all, I'm just happy that he's my coach for X amount of years. He's a guy that we need around this organization, where he's pushing everyone in the entire organization to want to be better and try to push this organization to win a championship.
Derrick, everyone say you and everyone else is saying, you'll play again when you're ready to play. But what goes through your mind when you see a guy like Adrian Peterson come back on the play an NFL game after 9 months after tearing his ACL?
It's exciting. It's definitely exciting, and that's someone where I had a commercial shoot with him, like a video game commercial shoot with him at the time, and that was before the injury, and he ended up cheering his, and to be that close to him and see how he takes everything from that one time me meeting him and seeing how well he's doing right now, it's only exciting to me. I can't wait to get back on the court to see what I'm going to do. I don't know how I'm going to play. I don't know what's going to be new about my game. I know it's just going to be exciting for everyone to see.
Derrick, do you think, though, what you just said, that you may become a different player than you were before, different the way you do things, different the way you motivate yourself, different the way that you play?
I mean, mentally. I think mentally I got stronger, where I think about the beginning of my surgery, where I wasn't able to walk, and or having assistance, like having someone to assist me to the door to the car, and see me walk now, and being by myself, like I'm gonna be good. I'm not worried about that, and just knowing that how I'm gonna play, I'm gonna be a better player. But who knows in what area? Where my legs has never been this strong before, my upper body has never been this strong before, my core has never been this strong before. I'm just gonna see how far this takes me.
Derrick, do you think people are doubting you? I mean, you've gotten so much attention and respect, but do you think people are doubting you now after this injury?
That's the way that I put it. That's the way I put everything. I always have that underdog mentality where everything will be all right, but I gotta find something to push myself. And that's me thinking inside my head that there's haters and doubters out there, and I got to prove them wrong.
Hey, Derrick, in the back, you've done a great job of avoiding setting a target date. I know we're all going to try to press you to come up with a day that you think you're going to be back on the floor, but you mentioned you're a couple ways from cutting, jumping and running, doing all these things. What is it going to take in your own mind, in your own body, when you accomplish something that you say to yourself it's going to click, hey, I'm ready to play an NBA game?
Probably when I start cutting again, because right now cutting is the hardest thing in the world right now to do. I'm scared of it, and right when I think I get that out of my system, I think I'll be pretty close. Where I still was, like I said, I have to prove to them that I'm ready to play, but hopefully it'll take the whole year.
All-star break?
Hopefully.
Derrick, with you being sidelined for we don't know how long it's going to be, how important was it for this team to get a guy like Kirk Hinrich to kind of bridge the gap and have a veteran presence at point guard?
Oh, it's huge. Talked to Kirk before. Is Kirk the first person I recruited? Yeah, Kirk is the first person I recruited. And like I said, I think I was too young to play with Kirk, where he was someone at that time that was in a bad situation, and it was starting over again, where the Bulls, we were starting over again. We was looking for new pieces, and I only got a chance to play with him for a short time, and for me to have him back and knowing how hard he wants to win, and he's been a winner all his life, I know that we're going to be good together.
You mentioned that the cutting has been tough so far.
Yes.
As far as the rehab has gone, what's been more difficult, the mental part or the physical part?
I think mentally, doing the same thing every day. I've been doing the same thing for 4 months straight. When I say the same thing, I mean the same thing other than travel. But just sticking with it. I know God has a plan, and He does things for a reason. So hopefully the reason is for me to get stronger and come back a better player.
Quick break from basketball questions for a second. Obviously, recently, since you got Twitter and everything else,
yes.
Speaking out about some of the stuff going on in the city and all that,
yes.
I mean, what's kind of prompted you to start speaking up about some of these things?
It ain't that. I think about everything. I'm just quiet. I watch everything. I watch everybody. I just stay to myself. And to see that it's our youth is like they're slipping away. I know it sounds crazy. I'm only 23, but it's crazy. Like, I got worried about my nieces and nephews. So that's what I think about. I think about them as my kids. Like, when I think about them, and to see them be misguided by stuff that they see on TV or someone like other than their family or me is wrong, I think, if they're not a positive role model. So why not try to be the role model so that my nieces and nephews can follow me?
What can you do? Is there anything you can do to help?
I can't change all this, man. I could just put it out there and have people think about it. That's all I was doing. Make you think about it, because at that time it seemed like no one else, or the people that did have a voice, was scared to say something.
Derrick, for a long time you said that you wasn't a recruiter, you was a hooper. So what changed that made you go out and try to recruit Kurt to come back?
I think Kurt is someone that I can see myself playing with him alongside him a long time. I said it's nothing more than like when you're a hooper and you know that someone on the court is going into a battle with you, and he's not giving up if he knows that you're going to keep battling. And I'm someone that's going to keep fighting until the end, and he's the same way, so why not have him on the team?
Derrick, you mentioned Adrian Peterson and what he's done coming back from that. Have you reached out to any other athletes, or have anyone reached out to you about, coming back from an ACL injury?
No, I didn't get a chance to reach out to anyone. Everyone's situation is different. Adrian Peterson, he came back quicker. The way he's been playing is great. The way I recover, you never know, mine might take a little bit longer than his. You never know. Just looking at everything, like I said, I've been trying to stay positive and just trying to keep things going, keep it the same way.
How good can this team be without you until you return?
I think we could be real good, knowing the character of this team, seeing the guys that we have here, seeing them work out every day. They're people where my teammates, they want to be here. That's how I could tell the difference. Like, it ain't no trade thing or whatever. Like, the people that want to be here, they're here for a reason, and it's because they want to be here. So I know that it's going to be a whole different team next year.
Out of all the new guys, who's impressed you the most?
Out of all the new guys, I think Bellinelli. I didn't know he was that big of a guard, and knowing how well he shoot the ball and how he could put the ball on the floor and score and come on pick and roll, that's something huge. That's it. All right.